That's what...
We got the essence. At this time, on a Thursday, we go on the road with Ned McHenry, your go-to guide for exploring South Australia, brought to you by Travel Auctions. And where are we going to this week, Ned?
Yes, thank you, Graeme. Thank you so much for having me in. It is a great half an hour. I really enjoy coming in, and Travel Auctions are a great South Australian business. So the concept of the segment, if people have missed it or it's their first time, is we'll present an offering that people can bid on, and it's not a set price. So you essentially bid what you want to pay, and if you're successful, we'll get off on a holiday. And we try and focus on a region, don't we? We love choosing a specific location in South Australia and talking about what's good about it, what we love, and also getting engagement from the show. So it's a great 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I think we're all learning a little bit more about our state. And some of the parts we know a lot about, some we don't know so much about, and that's what's beautiful about South Australia.
It is.
There are so many great regions to go to. So we're heading down south to Normanville, which is not that far away, is it? About an hour and a bit drive.
Really, really close, and a beautiful part of the world. And I think we have to acknowledge the algal bloom and acknowledge some of the areas that have been hit from a perception perspective. So obviously there's been a lot of media interest in the algal bloom, and I feel like the Fleurieu has really felt the brunt of it, Graeme. Going down there and talking to people on the Fleurieu, talking to tourism operators, talking to accommodation offerings, they feel like, this region is absolutely beautiful and just humming along nicely. But the perception is from city slickers or people in Adelaide that it's not safe to go down there.
Yeah.
So I really just want to acknowledge and be really strong on, it is a great spot to go on holiday. It's a great spot to go down for a weekend, and there is so much to do down there. It is safe and good to go.
And some of the best beaches in the state, without question.
Oh, my goodness. I was down there recently with this good weather 2 days ago. Walking down Carricklinga Beach was just beautiful. Like, honestly, absolutely beautiful. Crystal clear water. The sand was gorgeous. It's amazing to think that we have that, less than 90 minutes from our capital city.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. If you have any thoughts about Normanville, the area, what's your favourite spot? Give us a call and talk about them. It or them. 8223 Something I've got to ask you about, Ned. We had Shane Pine on earlier, who's the pie expert. His whole career is devoted to going to every pie outlet in Australia.
Yeah.
He's been to 1,100 so far. He says, I don't think he was telling tales out of school, that South Australia has some of the best regional bakeries in Australia. I'm not putting you on the spot. Do you have a favourite?
Graeme, you can put me on the spot all you like about pies, because that's one thing I consume in excess. After my footy days, unfortunately, my body has really kind of started to drift into high skin fold territory, and it is mainly because of pies. Now, I'll give you a few of my favourites, specifically on the Fleurieu.
Yeah.
If you're heading down to Normanville and you're successful with this auction, which we'll get to, and hopefully someone is on the show, you've got to stop at McLaren Flat General Store.
Yeah.
They do the most magnificent pies. Now, you could get the beef, the chunky beef one, and they're big, thick. There's nothing worse than a beef pie if it doesn't have the actual thickness of the actual beef. You want to see those strands kind of start to pull apart, Graeme.
Yeah.
And that's
that's
what they do. And the other one is the chicken and veg pie, the chicken veg. Oh my goodness. It's got a bit of a white kind of creamy sauce in it there down at the
I love a good chicken pie, I must say.
Chicken pies are great, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. Now, do you spoil it with sauce, or do you go au naturel?
Graeme, naturel. And you know what's hilarious is we always get to food on this, and we talk about the region.
Funny that, isn't it?
You're getting pumped up about oysters at Coffin Bay last segment, I think, or we were talking about pies. That's the beauty of a weekend. Get down there, have a pie, get some fresh seafood, whatever you want to do. But the McLaren Flat General Store is a cracker, and then we start talking about servo pies. This is where it gets really interesting, Graeme, because some service stations do it well. They'll get bakery pies. Other service stations don't do it well. So if you're going to a service station and they do their own pies, for me, it's just a flat no. They're never a good pie.
No.
Your ex-conveniences, they're not strong pies. But if you go to the Yankalilla service station, which is a good service station, I believe they get their pies from the Old Dinga Bakery. And they are beauties.
Well, Old Dinga's famous for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, looking forward to everyone's calls. 8223 If you like the Fleurieu, or you like going down there, give us a buzz. Yeah,
like to hear from you. And what are the major attractions? It doesn't have to be a bakery, but if it is a bakery, more the better. Colin Shearing has called in. G'day, Colin.
Yeah, g'day. How are you, Graeme? G'day, Ned. How are you going?
G'day, Colin.
Yeah, look, I'm the executive officer, part-time executive officer for the Chamber of Commerce down at Victor Harbour. And quite honestly, the Fleurieu Peninsula is just an amazing place, paddock to plate. And, the coastline down there is absolutely incredible. At the moment there's no algal bloom down there. It's fantastic. And all I'm saying to people is, get out there and support the business community. Come on down and, make sure you invest into great local businesses, like you're talking about the bakery at McLaren Flat. Those sorts of businesses are feeling the pinch. They really are. There's lots of businesses down there that are saying the same things, that, the people don't want to go to the Fleurieu because of this algal bloom. We've got to break down this perception, and people like yourself, Ned, and Graeme, you're doing a bloody great job. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin.
Yeah, good on you, Colin. What do you think of the government's move for these vouchers to support businesses around the coast?
Well, look, we welcome that, and we absolutely support it. That's great. However, I think the messaging still has to get out there to say, come on down, it's business as usual. Every dollar you spend in the Fleurieu Peninsula stays in the Fleurieu Peninsula if you invest those into local businesses like you're talking about right now. That's what we've got to do, and let's break down this perception, because that is the issue right now. It's the perception. We've been saying this for a long time. That perception is really hard to break, and people like yourselves, Ned and Graeme, you're breaking the nexus on that. So thank you very much for what you're doing.
Good on you, Colin. We do our best.
Colin, you're an absolute legend. Yeah. Now put your money where your mouth is. I've got a 2-bedroom holiday house. It'll sleep up to 6 people down there at Normanville. Do you want to bid on it?
Yeah, that's putting you on the spot,
Come
isn't
on,
it?
Colin.
Oh, my goodness. All right, I'll put 500 on it.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, well done. No, thank you for your support. It is a beautiful region, and I think we can agree, Graeme, that Fleurieu has really felt the pinch.
Yeah, certainly.
A public perception about the bloom. So let's get down there, get in a house like this, book a holiday or a weekend. It really is a beautiful area.
And good on you, Colin, for joining in the
What
spirit.
a legend.
The spirit
What a
of
legend.
What a legend. We'll take a break. Back with more of On the Road with Ned McHenry shortly.
See movies how they should be seen. Hear movies how they should be heard. All on the big screen with Quake Sound at Wallace. And now you can see them for less and enjoy candy bar discounts and other special member offers and freebies. Simply become a My Wallace member today. It's free, it's easy, and it's full of benefits. Go to wallace.com.au and click on Join My Wallace today. Wallace Mitcham, Mount Barker, Nollunga and the Piccadilly. South Australia's home of big screen magic and entertainment.
It's a tragic fact. Unused clothes and shoes can lie forgotten in cupboards and drawers for years. Cold, dark, alone. But on Saturday, November 1st, you can set your unused clothes free at South Australia's biggest textile recycling event. Simply pack up your clean, good quality garments and linens and drop them off at your nearest collection point between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Saturday, November 1st. To find your nearest collection point, visit greenindustries.sa.gov.au.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to not deal with organising all the trades? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2, the largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers. Plus, we can manage the installation and all sub-trades at a fixed price. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
Are you dreaming of a holiday? We all dream. We're allowed to dream, aren't we? Well, thanks to travel auctions, you can travel at the price that you choose to pay.
Graeme, I am dreaming of a holiday and I want one, but what about this for an adventure? It's the 25 Jetty Road, Normanville. So it's 3 nights in a 2-bedroom holiday house and it'll sleep up to 6 people. Get this, pet friendly.
Oh, that's a good move.
I like pet friendly. I've got a little border collie named Shark. She could come along. The spacious holiday home features open plan living, an outdoor entertainment area, and plenty of room for your family and friends to enjoy for a coastal getaway. I've been there. Beautiful grass on the lawn too, so the kids or whoever it is can run amok. It's a short stroll from the beaches, cafes, shops, and the surf club, which you like. So there's nothing else you really need. Your stay's valid from October 2026. It's normally worth about $610, which I think is actually really, really fair. But the beauty is about this concept, you can bid what you like.
Go for it. Save on your next getaway and don't pay full price. Just place a bid. And if you're successful, hello, Normanville. Travelauctions.com.au. Bid, win, go.
When deciding on a gas fireplace for your home heating, you may think they all look the same. Well, at the gas shop, we're more than happy to
turn the lights down low. So you can see how different each one is. That's a beautiful thing. Heating, cooking, comfort, turn on. to the gas shop. 161 Unley Road, opposite Target.
Living with diabetes? Ditch finger pricks with Freestyle Libre, the wearable sensor that monitors glucose levels straight to your phone. Trial it now for only $15 at freestylelibre.com.au. T's and C's apply. Follow directions for use.
The 2025 NAB AFLW season is on, and this is your front row seat to the action. Head to your local W Oval, get close to the game like never before, and even meet the winning team after the siren. Looking for an affordable day out? AFLW has got you sorted. Tickets are just $15 and under 18s go free. So what are you waiting for? Visit women's.afl and get your tickets today. See you at the W.
Live your best life right where you are. Explore supported home with Anglicare SA.
5AA Mornings with Graeme Goodings. Welcome to On the Road with Ned McHenry. Thanks to Travel Auctions.
Took a while, but we got there, Ned.
We got there all right.
There's
We
your
are on
theme.
the road.
We are on the road. It's all happening.
It is.
It's all happening.
It is.
And we're on the road to Normanville at the moment. And from the text line, Anne says, the Yankalilla Bakery is worth the drive just to get their chunky beef pie.
Oh, nice.
Followed by their magnificent dried apricot pie.
Oh.
Haven't had a dried apricot pie before.
Stop it.
Stop it. Too Good Bakery at Moonta has the absolute best pie, says Martin. And somebody says, I second McLaren Flat General Store.
Yes.
Great spot.
It is a great spot. It's got beautiful coffee. It's a groovy little place. They've done quite well with the interior, but I don't know where they get their pies from, Graeme, or what they're putting in them, but they are extra special. That is one of my best pies. Big Riley O'Brien, who you love, and Rory Laird, etc. I sent them down there one day on a little pie reconnaissance mission to go down there. Riley O'Brien said it's the best pie he's ever had in South Australia as well.
Well, there you go. There's a recommendation
And he
for you.
can eat a lot, as you can imagine. He's got big boots to fill.
8223 if you want to comment on that or your favourite spot down in the Normanville area on the Fleurieu Peninsula. Greg, good morning. You want to talk about Normanville?
Yeah, good morning, guys. We've got a holiday place down at Normanville on the golf course there. We've had it for about 15 years. We go down, I suppose, at least every sort of second weekend and a fair bit during the holidays. I mean, it's just a fabulous spot to go and get down to the beach.
This is at Lady Bay?
Yeah, Lady Bay.
Beautiful. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the people around the town need a lot of help. This year, particularly with the algal bloom and that. Aqua Blue's a cafe down near the beach, but the surf club is run by volunteers. So we do whatever we can to go down there and have a feed and help support them. But also second, anybody who talks about the Yankalilla Bakery, it's a really good spot, and the lines can extend well and truly out the door on long weekends, holidays. It's a really popular place. But I urge anyone, particularly locals, to get out there and support the local businesses.
Yeah, good advice. Good on you, Greg. We might leave it there. It's not a good line, but yeah, I agree. Anytime you're driving past a bakery and there's a line up outside the door, you stop.
Yes.
Because you know it's going to be good.
Absolutely. And that's funny. There's a lot of love for Yankalilla Bakery. Little Normanville Bakery too, which is just nearby this accommodation offering. That's just in that little brick that little brick building. They've got the supermarket next door. That's a cracking little bakery too, and good cafes. One spot I do want to highlight if you go down there is the Aqua Blue restaurant. It's new and it's just been developed right there on the foreshore towards kind of Normanville or Carricalinga, that kind of area there. It is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Kenton, who's the owner there, he's done a fantastic job, really passionate about the area. So as Greg said, go down and support these operators, these people, these regions, because we actually have to. As South Australians at the moment, we've got to crack in and we've got to do our bit now.
Yeah, and I think the really significant point is that you spend your dollar in South Australia, it stays in South Australia.
It does, yeah.
So, it's all well and good taking holidays interstate and overseas, and we're not saying don't do that.
I am, but stuff that.
But if you and it doesn't have to be like the beauty of going down to the Fleurieu is it's you can just head down for the weekend. You know, Friday after work, off you go, stay for Saturday night, Sunday night, head home Sunday night or Monday morning.
I took some people, Graeme, off the shore of Victor Harbour, and we looked back on Newland Head and Tunkalilla when those beautiful cliffs are all green with the rolling hills, and they stopped and looked at me, and these are, fun kind of larrikin type dudes, and they looked at me and said, wow, like, wowie, we could be anywhere in the world. We could be in Italy or anywhere like that. And once you see those cliffs from the water, you truly kind of appreciate just how spectacular the coastline is. It's such a good spot down there.
Yeah, well, it is beautiful. I tell you what, you go to Horseshoe Bay down there too, and you get in there and you think, This could be in the Riviera, the Mediterranean, anywhere. I mean, it is just something unique.
Stunning, isn't it? And that area is an interesting one. I've always been a bit disappointed with Warina Cove. As a real boatie and a fisher, I wish that place kind of got to the levels that I think we all, or maybe South Australians previously hoped it would to.
It was going to there were big development plans.
Yeah.
Were in it.
It's a really tired, rundown facility, but it has the potential of being one of the best boating locations in the country.
I'm just trying to think way back when it was developed, and we're talking probably 40 years ago or so, and there were big plans.
Yeah.
And it reached a stage, I don't know if the developer went broke or what it was, but it hasn't reached the dizzying heights that we'd hoped.
Amazing boat ramp, though, for fishing. Such a spectacular spot. Are you a golfer?
Terrible one. I stopped because all my friends were better than me and kept getting a lot better than me, and I kept trailing. So no, in a word, I've played at Lady Bay golf course.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. This groovy little beach house offering from Travel Options, that it's very close to the golf course. So apparently, I'm not a golfer either, but apparently Links Lady Bay is actually quite a good course.
It is a very good course. It is a links course. You know, you feel like you could be in the rolling hills of Scotland and so forth, and it can be a bit blustery at times. Yeah. But it is a unique golf course and a great place to stay.
Kangaroos steal your balls there. Is that true?
Well, yes.
So many kangaroos.
You can often, when you sit up there at the 19th having a quiet drink later in the day, and the kangaroos sort of get out across the links. And,
Beautiful spot. Absolutely beautiful spot.
From the text line, Dan says, hello, Graeme. It should be pointed out that it's all right to enjoy pies and pasties and sausage rolls in moderation. Why? Pastries are generally considered unhealthy. Kind regards. Someone says we put on a health warning. I mean, seriously?
Oh, no.
Medical authorities warn that too many pies can be a health hazard. Well, anything can be. Too much water can be a health hazard too. It can drown you. I think
when I have 3 from the McLaren Flat General store down there on a holiday, I think that's getting very close. And then I go back the next day and have 2 more. That's getting very, very close to a health warning.
Yeah. Why are tasty things like pies meant to be bad for you? Gigi, you could have asked the pie man his cholesterol level. And then, see, Con, you're taking the fun out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's all about having fun and a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Two Wells Baker at Crystal Brook, and I've had a few pies in my time, says Ed.
There we go. There's plenty of us, Graeme. We're a little community
There
here.
is something, and as I brought up to the pie man earlier, that it's something, and not knocking city bakeries and that, because they're terrific. A lot of them are great. But there's something about a regional bakery.
Oh, yeah.
Driving through a country town, you see the bakery and people lined up at the door and say, we're stopping here.
Yeah, 100%. The heartbeat of the town.
There's plenty of them down south. What's the McLaren Flat, you reckon?
That's my hotspot, McLaren Flat. That's one of my favourite pies. But as I said, do not sleep, Graeme, on the Yankalilla service station. They are sourcing their pies from the bakery. If you need to fill up, maybe grab an ice cream, one of the best pies. But I do have a gripe with that service station. Open earlier. For the fishos, I mean, we're getting down there at 4 or 5 a.m. When you're opening your doors at 6:30, I mean, goodness me, I'm already 50 k's offshore by 6:30.
Oh, okay. There's a tip.
So that you might be doing great pies, but earlier, please, for my fuel in the boat.
So you have to wait on your way home to get your pies.
Yeah, I've got to be organised, which is something I'm challenged with, Graeme.
Anne says the Yankalilla Bakery is worth the drive just to get their chunky beef pie, followed by their magnificent dried apricot. Yeah, we mentioned that. Good on you, Anne.
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning again,
Yeah,
though.
double take. Yeah. No, fantastic. I think it sounds like that's a little gem that we can take out of this program, Yankalilla Bakery. I think more people are going to go down there. Fantastic.
So it's all been about Normanville and Fleurieu and pies and pasties and that. My kind of talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good on you, Ned. That's just about it for today. And if anyone wants to take part in the travel auction, we'll give you details in just a moment. Good on you, Ned.
Thanks, Graeme.
Good to chat.
Upgrade to Australian made at Harvey Norman now with up to 25% off selected lounges, dining and bedroom furniture. Choose Australian made quality, support local manufacturing and save up to 25%. Hurry, in-store only. Up to 25% off lounges and recliners. Up to 25% off dining tables, chairs and benches. Up to 25% off customizable bedroom furniture, storage pieces and more. Limited time. Up to 25% off selected Australian made lounges, dining and bedroom furniture at Harvey Norman now.
Simplicity Funerals make funeral planning the way it should be. Simple. With our easy and straightforward packages, it has never been simpler to organise a respectful funeral. Visit simplicityfunerals.com.au or call us 24/7 to get started today.
Dreaming of a holiday, and who isn't or who hasn't dreamt of a holiday? Well, thanks to Travel Auctions, you can travel at the price that you choose to pay.
You certainly can. That's what's so great about the concept. Have I got an adventure for you? Listen up to this. Ready? 25 Jetty Road, Normanville. You can stay 3 nights there. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom holiday house and it sleeps up to 6 people. It's pet friendly too. It's got this gorgeous lawn that stretches right out, so the kids will absolutely love it. Bring your pet, as I said, pet friendly. This home has beautiful open plan living, an outdoor entertainment area, and heaps of room for your friends to enjoy a coastal getaway. It's a short stroll from the beach, the cafes, the shops, and the surf club. So seriously, what more could you possibly need out of a cracking little weekend away? Your stay will be valid up until October 2026, so there's heaps of time. There's no rush. Just grab it, and then you can spend your time kind of planning the trip from there and who you're going to bring. It's normally worth about $610, but what will you bid?
Good on you, Ned. Save on your next getaway. Don't pay full price. Just place a bid. And if you're successful, hello, Normanville. Travelauctions.com.au. Bid, win, go.
Get out there and give it heaps in the new Mazda BT50. Take on the toughest terrain and the biggest weekends in the top-of-the-range Mazda BT50 SP. Now from $67,990 drive away. Or get the job done with the worksite-ready BT50 XT 4x4 dual-cab pickup. Now from $54,990 drive away. Visit your local Mazda dealer and drive away today. T's and C's apply. See Mazda.com.au for details.
When you're a kid, every day is an adventure. And healthy, curious kids are built on Biltong by Najobi. Deliciously air-dried SA-made beef strips. Najobi Biltong fills them up because it's high in protein and it fuels their day with long-lasting energy. And when we can make it pick up their dirty clothes, we'll let you know. It's perfect for lunchboxes, after-school snacks, or to take to sports practice. Fill them up and fuel their day with Najobi Biltong in supermarkets, service stations, or at najobi.com.au.
This is FIVEAA News.